welcome to tonight's episode of Beyond Focus TV. I'm your host, Lydia Patel, and as always, I have a very special guest for you. Shelley Browne, aka Shelley Bizzle, is in the building tonight. She'll be with us for the next 30 minutes, so stay with us. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Beyond Focus TV allows you to discuss contemporary topics affecting the Caribbean people on both a national and local level. The show features informed guests who offer insight, debate, and evaluate various issues. Beyond Focus TV builds on the station's mission to provide useful information to the Caribbean people in New York and abroad. Beyond Focus TV, where our viewing audience can get educated, informed, and empowered. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, sitting here with Shelley Browne, aka Shelley Bizzle. Definitely doing it up big, and she's in the house for the next half an hour. Really going to give us some insightful information about what she's been up to, the industry, and all that good stuff. So, Miss Shelley, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's great. We love supporting people in the community, especially people who've been doing good things, laid a good foundation. So kind of time to let everyone at home know what Shelley Bizzle has been up to.
Well, I'm a single mom. I have an 8-year-old. Happy birthday to my daughter, who's going to be 9 Thursday. Basically, what I've been doing, I used to DJ when I was 15 years old. I stopped DJing due to, personal reasons. Mm-hmm. And also, now that I'm a mom, it takes up a lot of your time to DJ. So I'm just a home mom, but I do charity work. I have my own back-to-school event that I do every year from pre-K to second graders, and this is catering to single mothers, single parents who have a hard time in buying school supplies because it's a long list. And I will get community entrepreneurs to come in and donate school supplies, and I would give it out to those who register for the back-to-school event.
That's great. So tell us about how this all got started. I know you said when you were 15 you started DJing. What really led to you wanting to get into that?
Well, what really led me was my father, who was a DJ, DJ Scorpio, Michael Mayers. He did it as a side job to support his family. And then I picked that up from him every Saturday morning. The neighbors would think that he's playing music is actually me playing music. Also, who influenced me is my good friend Mimi, who was a break dancer back then, not telling my age, but she's a break dancer, a DJ, so I follow behind her. And also, who really, really inspired me as well was Spinderella from Salt and Pepper, because she showed me that as females, we could do anything a man can do. So when I saw her behind the turntables, I was like, okay, my father's doing it, my good friend's doing it, why that I don't do it? So I started doing it in the local neighborhood of East Flatbush, which is a very strong community out there when I was growing up. And I would do basement parties, house parties with the guys, and then it just followed through, trickled through, down from years, and then I finally stopped and give in.
And how was that actually, you could say, playing with the boys? Because it's still, till this day, there's a lot of female DJs.
Correct.
But there's still, when you think of a DJ, it's still primarily male focused. So how was that trying to get your little piece of the pie in Brooklyn when it was still very male dominated?
Well, see, growing up in the 70s, it was a little different because they was able to give you a chance as a female. Now it's a lot of competition because, as females, we, develop certain ways, so they look at us different now. Back then was like, you wear the hat and the sneakers and the jersey, so they took you serious. But
and they took you in, too.
They took you in, like you're one of the boys. So I was able to be accepted in that community with the guys DJing and being around and listen to the tapes and listen to the cassettes and going around and playing and being behind them. Now it's totally different. It's way different because, they look at us as with the heels and, the little dresses and the tight dresses. And, so it's totally different now.
And I do kind of see the fact that you don't have to be one of the boys to be a good female DJ, because I'm a girly girl, and I always used to joke about it. If I were to be a DJ, I'm going to be the one with the pink headset, and I'm going to bring my little flavor to it, and bring a little bit of the feminine side to it. But now I do see the two extremes where it's like really like, okay, way on the other spectrum altogether, and then, the old school traditional way of doing that. So, but it's good that you have that balance, that you could still equally tap into your feminine side, and still be.
Because I'm the girl from the block, like Jenny on the block. I'm the girl, I'm the round the way girl. So I always had that. So now it's, now as society has changed, now you have to change as a person.
Have to evolve.
Yes, you may have to wear the little heels and the little makeup, just to show that how society is changing, but you still have to be business minded, and they take you more seriously now, because I could come in with the dress now, and then I can talk real business, and they're like, oh, okay, this is not the one that we can't play with. So
But it's kind of crazy in one sense too, where it's
Right.
like if you see it all the time. If you check out Instagram,
Oh, man.
now if you don't have work done to your body, you're not even gonna
correct.
get in the door for certain things. And it's just like, wow, they make the standard already. We're coming in. It's a little bit harder. And if you don't want to go get your butt done or go get
Correct.
other things done and a
Correct.
tummy tuck, it's like, okay, you don't got an it's like an impossible body image
Right.
that most females can't achieve without work.
Correct.
I don't care all the gym you're doing. You can do 1,000 squats.
Right.
You're never going to achieve that. We know. So I'm a gym rat. I know.
Right.
So unless you get work done, it's not really going to happen. So it's like, I just find that it's so hard for certain industries now that you have to almost, to play the game.
You have to. You have to know how to finagle it, as I will call it, and especially in social media. It's so easy. It's so easy to put on a tank top and some shoes and get recognized. But once you are heard and they see your persona and they see that you're about business, they no longer can't see you in that light. They have to change it up.
Absolutely.
They have to change it up. So that's what I do. I mean, yeah, I could wear the heels, but then as soon as I'm at that table, it's business.
All about the
It's
business.
all about the business.
When you were coming up, who were some of your mainstream DJs that you really enjoyed
Oh,
listening
wow.
to?
DJ Kid Capri. He always knew how to rock the crowd. And I love that. He entertained the crowd. He got the crowd going. Grandmaster J, Biz Markie, DJ Marley Marl, DJ Red, Spinderella, of course. Those was my favorite DJs back then. But DJ Capri, he's like number one because he just knew how to rock the crowd. Like the artists don't even have to come out yet, and he get the crowd going. And he still, up to now, I think he still does that. So
A lot of times, all those DJs that you mentioned, internationally acclaimed, they could play
Right.
anywhere, and DJ Marley Marl is still on the air.
yep, he's still on the air.
He's still
WBLS.
I tuned into WBLS the
Yep.
other day. I'm like, he is still on.
Yes,
the
he's
air.
still on the air.
And he was on Fox doing a little spot,
Yep.
something with Empire. I was
Correct.
like, that's amazing that they
Correct.
actually give respect to some of the foundation. I call them like the foundation DJs,
Correct.
who really help get things going and move that forward. So
Right.
that's really, really something good. When you could see that happen
Right,
and label that, and then see years later.
right. They just need to put more women on there.
Yes, they do.
So I just need to throw that out
Yeah.
there.
That's where you'll come in.
Mhm.
We'll get that spot
Right.
coming up for you. In terms of your career, though, after you fast forward, you left the DJ life a little bit. What came next?
Marriage,
Mommy life.
mommy life, change you drastically. But now I want to get back into it. Now I want to give back to the community. That's what I want to do. I want to get back to the community. I want to motivate, empower women out there. So, I have a couple of projects that I would like to work on, but, I'm, seeking sponsor for help because, of course, women in business is different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a much harder and much challenging work
Endeavor.
to do. Right, endeavor to
We'll
do.
hold that thought. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel, sitting here with Miss Shelley Bizzle. Yes, Shelley Bizzle in the building, definitely filling us in, talking about what she loves, giving us the 411 and everything. So I really like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So before we took a break, you're talking about, post DJ life.
Ah,
You got married.
yeah.
You had a daughter.
Yeah.
And then you decided, okay, I'm gonna focus on this family mommy life situation.
Right.
Took a couple years off doing that. But even though you did that, I know there was something inside of you that still kind of, you tried to leave, but you couldn't leave entirely.
It pulled me back in. I lost my job in 2014, and that's what made me decide to do the charity work. Because as a single mother, I know what it's like. And when I saw my daughter's list from school, I was like, "What is this?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "You know what?" I called one of my good friends, Tracy Russo, who has a Cinderella wish list. She does charity work, and she also gives back in the community where you donate prom dresses
Yes.
and boy
Mm-hmm.
suits.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a meeting with her, and I said, "How do I put this charity event together?" And I have an idea, and I expressed to her my idea about the whole back to school, and she said, "I think it's great. You could do it." And I'm going to tell you, I was unemployed. I collect an unemployment check, and I made it happen.
Good for you.
And it's been ongoing, and I'm happy. I'm strong in it, and that's what made me realize my strength. Like, this is it. This is what I have to do. I have to motivate. I have to empower women. I have to empower everybody. And I even though I was a DJ when I was 15, and now I'm no longer doing it, and I did the promotion thing and the MC and the host. I think now my voice has a difference.
Of course, and it's just Shelley on a different level.
Yes, definitely.
You're not gonna be 15-year-old Shelley forever. So, and you're not going to be able to do and maybe like even the same things that you
Correct.
did at 15, because as you grow as a person,
Right.
very few people like the exact same things you like
Exactly.
as a teenager. That's we can look back, we laugh at these things.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't believe I used to like that. Not that DJing isn't anything great, but I think you're DJing in a different way now.
Correct. Thank you. I like that. I like how you just said that. So I'm going to use that.
You're welcome. No, but it's true, because you're really taking something and you're, like you say, using your voice in a different
Yes,
way,
I am.
instead of being, we're hearing it lyrically, where it's something that we could be empowered with.
Right, exactly.
And a lot of these young girls, I mean, even offering a prom situation, some people never make it to their prom.
Correct. Because I didn't go to my prom. The era was different. Now it's more of the dress up and the thing. And, I'm grateful that my friend did that, because there's a lot of single mothers who's struggling out there that can't afford the fancy dresses that are like $300, and the shoes is $200. For her to do that event, it really inspired me. So I was like, okay, what can I do? What can I give back? And I was like, okay, I know what it's like to have that long list, first grade, second grade list.
Kindergarten list. My
Kindergarten
nephew,
list.
I was like, what do you need this for? I'm like,
Toilet
it's
paper,
it's
paper
almost
towel.
impossible. It's like they make the definition of public school. They almost make you feel like you're poor when you go to public
Correct.
school.
So
I can't get toilet paper in school.
right. So I know what it's like, and I was able to get, and this is how I knew. I was like, my voice is out there. I was like, this is how I knew that, yes, I got it. I was able to get local entrepreneurs to donate these, and also people from the neighborhood to donate school supplies to give out to those who.
And who are some of the businesses? You might as well shout them out. I would love to,
I got to.
say
have to.
thank you for
Yes.
helping make this come together.
Yes, I got to shout out Tracy Russo, who's from the Cinderella Wishlist. She's the president of Cinderella Wishlist. I got to shout out Sean Valentine, who's South Posse. DJ Ghost, who happened to DJ at my last event this year, Junior Wave Crew. I have to shout out Asylum Radio New York, because I was also a radio DJ, who helped me out a couple of years ago for bringing my voice into the radio scene. That's another segment. My local friends, my family, that help out. My mother, she came through and she helped me out, because she understands, because she helps me with the school books. So.
Did anyone, when you first came to them with this idea, was like, all right, Shelley, what you doing with this?
No. They believed in me. They totally did. When I came with it, and I came in a business like. I didn't call them on the phone and say, hey, I decided I want to put an event together. I said, hey, I want to meet you for lunch. Let me take you out for lunch. I have an idea that I like to bring to you. And